Hello, everyone. Tony Wilson here. I'm ready to talk to you about my significant takeaways, shifts in learning, and my wonderings from class 644 this semester, and how I will be an effective school leader in the future. One thing that I think, and my biggest significant takeaway would be that it takes an entire team to effectively run a school. You need buy-in from your staff. You need buy-in from your custodial crew, your cooks, whatever it is, whoever's in the building, you need buy-in from them to effectively run the school. And that takes strong leadership skills in the administrator to do so, with making sure that they're delegating tasks correctly so that everybody feels utilized. And it's very important because that allows that trust to happen, and then you get a little chemistry in there, and it allows for people to work together. Another significant thing that I learned is that it takes an open-mindedness to do that. You have to, as a school leader, I have to be open-minded to everybody else's ideas so that we can effectively run the school. With that, you have to be creative with your budgeting, and creative budgeting is important so that you don't run out of money halfway through the school year. So you need to make sure that, you have enough funds throughout the school year and you're moving it where you need it, without getting in trouble, and making sure that you always have a paper trail of stuff like that. So a shift in my thinking is that I'm going to have to continually grow my organizational skills with managing people. And so my thought is, you always manage a process at first and let the process manage the people. But with, budgeting, and when you're adding in moving parts, you have to be able to manage people well. And so I always have to continually work on my organizational skills with managing staff. And it with Excel Alaska, I've started doing that, and it's been good because it allows me to grow at a quicker pace. Another shift that I have is learning how to put it all down on paper. That's the hard part, is how meticulous you have to be in making sure that you have your item lines right when you're submitting your stuff, because with Excel Alaska, we get audited every year. And if we miss one thing in that audit, then we could potentially lose our funding. And so just seeing how all that works and being able to sit down with my directors and see how they budget school resources, how they budget staff earnings, and how they budget all the different things to fit into the grant and make sure that it meets those grant goals is a key shift that I need to continually work on. And so my wondering is, as I move on in my education, is that can I gain all the necessary skills to be effective? And I think I can. I'm optimistic about that, and I really am looking forward to this next year. I know that I'm not going into my internship this coming fall, but I'm still looking forward to continuing my education with a little less stress. So, my significant takeaways again are: takes a team, got to be creative, and got to be willing to work with all walks of life. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next class.